Hello, and welcome to Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, where we empower your spirit and build a strong sense of self, all while having some fun. We got to have some fun along the way. Life's always on the move. And today, let's hit pause and reconnect with the powerhouse within you. Together, we're diving into the wisdom that sparks your soul and the practices that keep you grounded, confident, and living with purpose. This is your time to shine, rise, and especially grow, embracing that magnificent person you're meant to be. Each month, we're all about a fresh new theme that speaks to your spirit, bringing deep transformative vibes right into your everyday life. Each Saturday, we break it down with a new talking point, giving you insights that stick. Well, we hope they stick. Whether you're embracing change, finding gratitude, maybe loving ourselves a little more, or manifesting those big, bold dreams, we're here to nurture your soul and empower your spirit, one conversation at a time. Grab your journal, remove all distractions, take a deep breath, and let's make this moment together magnificent. We're creating a more soulful, meaningful life, week by week, moment by moment, and we're doing it together. The one thing you want to definitely do is make sure to tune in to every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does, no worries. Catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, oh, and also our website. And you know what? Stop being shy. You know that subscribe button? Or you could heart us. Or you could also join our community. You know, all those things that you should do, but maybe you haven't yet. Now's the time. Hit those buttons to stay connected and be the first to know when our latest fantabulous sessions drop. We're here to support your spiritual journey, and we don't want you to miss out on a single thing. And as we dive into this empowering journey together, it's essential to remember our guiding light. Yes, and especially empower your spirit. Build a strong sense. This is just not a catchy phrase. It's the essence of what we are all about. See, empowering your spirit is the heartbeat of our sessions. It's all about that magical journey of connecting with your inner self and diving into your spiritual essence. You know, when you empower your spirit, you're not just sprinkling a little love on your well-being. No. It's awakening the incredible strength that's been waiting for you all along. This empowerment opens the door to greater clarity, purpose, and a sense of peace that carries you through the twists and turns of everyday life. And now, what about the second part? Building a strong sense of self. This is where the magic really happens. A strong sense of self means knowing who you are at your core, embracing those unique qualities that make you, you, and standing tall in your truth. It's all about cultivating self-awareness, self-acceptance, so you can navigate life with grace, ease, resilience, and authenticity. All right, my soulful fam, welcome to Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. That's me, where we get real, get centered, and of course, get empowered. Now you know how we do things around here. This is where we take our spirit, dust it off, and give it the love and attention it deserves. And today I'm especially excited because we are about to dive into something that's going to shake things up in the best possible way. So, welcome to our final week of this month's soulful journey, finding satisfaction in service and contribution. I hope you've been feeling that gratitude vibe building in your heart. Today, we're diving into something so powerful: service. It's the ultimate reminder that gratitude isn't just about what we receive, but about what we give. It's about pouring love into others' lives and watching how that energy cycle, that energy circle, comes right back to us, amplifying our own joy and fulfillment. It's true. It's an energy cycle. It's an energy circle. And what you pour out in it, it's going to come back to you. And when we open ourselves to serve, we're not just ticking off a to-do list. We're stepping into a space of purpose. Acts of kindness, no matter how big or small, they have this magnetic way of igniting our hearts. Whether it's lending a hand, offering a smile, or simply being there for someone, we discover this unshakable sense of joy. And the coolest part, we just don't give. We also receive. Giving is a form of receiving. It's that perfect exchange. Before we dive into today's session, let's take a moment to center ourselves and ground our energy. This time is for you to set aside distractions, connect with the present moment, and open your heart to the soulful journey we're about to take together. Now let's begin with a grounding meditation to help you feel fully here and ready to receive all this session has to offer. This will be our soulful grounding meditation for the heart of giving. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position. Whether you're seated or standing, allow yourself to feel supported by the earth beneath you. If it feels right, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Yes, that's it. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Slowly inhale deeply, drawing in peace and calm, and exhale, releasing any tension or worries that you may have brought with you. Yes. As you continue to breathe, just feel the energy. Yes. Feel the energy of the calm and the peace, breathing in and exhaling anything that's holding you back, any tension. Yes, that's it. Yes. Now bring your awareness to the feelings of your feet on the ground. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, extending deep into the earth. These roots are not strong. These roots are strong. They're steady. They're secure, anchoring you to this present moment. Feel the strength. Feel the stability. Yes. Yes, feel that. And as you continue to breathe deeply, envision a warm glow this warm golden light rising from the earth through your roots. This light travels upward, filling your entire body, your legs, your core, your chest, your arms, and finally your head. This light is the energy of connection, gratitude, and love. Yes, yes, that is it. Feel the warmth and the glow of the light. Yes. With each breath, allow this light to flow freely, grounding you in this moment and opening your heart to all we're exploring today. Yes. Feel that glow. Feel the warmth. Now bring to mind our affirmation. I am fulfilled by the joy of giving and grateful for the connection it brings into my life. Say this affirmation to yourself or out loud. I am fulfilled by the joy of giving and grateful for the connections it brings into my life. Yes. And as you repeat this affirmation with each breath, allow its meanings to settle deeply into your heart. Feel the joy, feel the gratitude, and the fulfillment it offers. Yes, yes, that's it. And one more time, repeat this affirmation with each breath, allowing it to sink deeper into your heart. Feel the warmth and joy of gratitude filling up your heart. I am fulfilled by the joy of giving and grateful for the connections it brings into my life. Yes, feel the warmth throughout your entire body. Yes, feel that. And one more time, repeat this affirmation with each breath, allowing it to sink deeper and deeper into your heart. Feel the warmth of joy and gratitude filling up every cell in your body. The warmth, the tingling feeling from your head to your toes. I am fulfilled by the joy of giving and grateful for the connections it brings into my life. Yes, that's it. Take one more breath in, filling yourself with this golden light of connection and service. And exhale fully, feeling centered and open. Yes, that is it. Yes. And as you continue to breathe, slowly inhaling and exhaling, feel the ground beneath you. Feel that you are grounded. Feel that you are present. Feel that you have filled yourself up with this golden bright light. Yes, that's it. And now that we are grounded and now that we are fully present, when you are ready, gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and slowly bring your attention back to the room. Yes, welcome back. Open your eyes if they're closed, and welcome this session with an open heart and a grounded spirit. You're here, you're present, and you are ready to receive and share from the heart. Yes, and it's going to be time for us to begin. I certainly hope you feel ready and you're willing and you're open to receive our message today. Doesn't that feel amazing? Now that you're grounded, glowing, and ready, let's get into the heart of our session. We're talking about the magic of giving, how showing up for others can fill your cup up in ways you've never imagined. How about if we buckle up to get ready for this ride, because you are about to uncover the kind of satisfaction that only comes when you share your light with the world. And one of the things you want to remember is when you are of service and you're doing unto others, you're not expecting anything in return. No, this is all about being present in the moment and being of service. So let's talk about this thing called service. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, here we go, another speech about giving back. No. So let me stop you right there. Service isn't about the grand gestures or breaking the bank. It's about stepping into a space of connection and realization that what you give, your time, your attention, your kindness, can create ripples far beyond what you'll ever see. And guess what? Those ripples always find a way to come back to you. Think about it. Have you ever done something kind for someone? Like a small thing like holding the door open, giving a genuine compliment, or paying for someone's coffee, and they light up like you just handed them the moon? And here's the kicker. Didn't it make you feel like you won the lottery too? That's the beauty of service. It's a two-way street. You give, but oh, honey, you also get. You get in return. You get this unexpected joy, this sense of purpose. And let's be real, a confidence boost that makes you feel like you can take on the world. Because when you show up for others unconditionally, you're also showing up for yourself. Now, I want to tell you a quick story. There was a time that I thought, I've got too much on my plate to help other people. Who's helping me? Yes, I had that conversation with myself. But then one day I decided to take a small step. I volunteered to make a meal for a neighbor going through a tough time. Nothing fancy, just a pot of soup and some bread. And when I dropped it off, the look on their face wasn't just gratitude, it was relief, hope, and comfort all wrapped into one. And that moment has stayed with me. It reminded me that even when life feels heavy, lightening someone else's load can make your own feel a little easier. So here's the real talk, folks. Giving isn't about being a saint or waiting until you have it all together. It's about showing up as you are with what you've got and trusting that even the smallest act can make a difference. And it does. It's about understanding that when you lift someone else, you rise too. And let me just add, giving isn't limited to time or money. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can give is your presence. Listening, really listening to someone can be a life-changing thing. A compliment spoken from the heart can shift someone's entire day. These are the gifts that cost nothing, but mean everything. And here's your challenge this week. Find one way to give, big or small. Hold a door, send a kind text, or pay it forward in the drive-thru. And when you do, notice how it makes you feel, how it fills up your heart, and reminds you that joy of giving is one of life's greatest treasures. Because at the end of the day, service isn't about an obligation. It's about connection. And that, my friends, is the kind of satisfaction that lasts. And here's the truth, y'all. We all are here to serve. That's right, every single one of us. We are of service. It's not just something we do. It's part of who we are. And being of service doesn't mean you've got to save the world or have all the answers. It's about showing up fully and authentically for the people who cross your path. And think about it. Every interaction you have, whether it's with a loved one, a stranger, or even the barista making your latte, is an opportunity to serve. Maybe it's offering a kind word, lending a hand, or just being present enough to say, I see you, and you matter. It's those small intentional moments that make the biggest difference. So for this week or this month, and for the rest of your glorious life, I challenge you to show up as your fantabulous, unapologetic self and serve. Let your light shine bright, that it lights the way for others. Whether you're holding the door for someone, offering a listening ear, or simply sharing a smile, do it with your whole heart. And listen, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about understanding that your service, no matter how small it may be, has the power to ripple out in ways you can't even imagine. So here's your mantra, and you may want to write this one down. I am here to serve, and I serve best when I am my authentic self. Because see, when you show up as you, messy, real, and full of love, you're already making a difference. And let me tell you, serving isn't just something you do for others. It's a total win for you too. Serving others has some major perks that go beyond feeling like a good person. You want benefits? Well, I've got a list for you. This list is going to make you want to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And you know what? Don't look at it as work. These are fun projects. This is just fun to be present. And you're going to want to write these down. And let's see, I do believe we're going to share 8 with you. So let's get started. And the first one, one of the best benefits out of this is you're going to get a confidence boost. Hello, bring that on. And when you show up for others, you start to realize just how powerful you are. It's like giving your soul a little high five. You'll start feeling more sure of yourself, more confident in your ability to make an impact. It's like you just leveled up in your own life. Serving others reminds you that you are capable, worthy, and unstoppable. Number 2, gratitude gets cranked up to 11. Yep. The more you give, the more you realize just how much you've got to be grateful for. Serving opens your eyes to the blessings in your own life. It's like a gratitude bomb goes off in your heart and the ripple effect is real. You'll be counting your blessings like it's your new favorite hobby. Number 3, it boosts your mood for real. You want to feel good? Start serving. Studies show that helping others release all those feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. Basically, it's like a natural happiness booster shot. And when you give from the heart, your brain rewards you with that warm and fuzzy feeling. Now, who doesn't want that? Number 4, it builds connection. Service is the ultimate bond builder. When you show up for people, you're creating meaningful connections. It's like you're weaving a beautiful tapestry of human connection that leaves you feeling more connected to the world around you. And guess what? You get the bonus of new friendships, partnerships, and deepened relationships. Number 5, you'll discover your purpose. Yep, here's the deal. When you give, you get clarity. Serving others helps you discover the parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. And you start tapping into your true calling. It's like life hands you a treasure map, and service is the path to your purpose. And let's be real, when you're aligned with your purpose, you're unstoppable. Number 6, it feels like magic. There's something almost magical that happens when you serve. The universe sends blessings your way in unexpected forms. You may give someone a smile, and suddenly that smile comes back to you tenfold. You may give a little time and receive back a lifetime of gratitude. The universe has a funny way of rewarding generosity, and it always comes when you least expect it. Number 7, you create a ripple effect. When you serve, you set off a chain reaction. That kindness you gave, it's contagious. It spreads like wildfire. You inspire others to pay it forward, and next time you know, the world's a little kinder because you showed up. The impact of your service, it can multiply in ways you've never seen coming. Number 8, you feel fulfilled. Let's be real. There's no better feeling than knowing that you made somebody else's day better. When you serve, you feel a deep sense of fulfillment that's better than any material possession could ever give you. It's the kind of satisfaction that fills your soul and keeps you coming back for more. So there you have it. Serving isn't just about others, it's about leveling up your own life too. You get more confident, more clarity, more happiness, and more connection. And let's not forget the best part. You're making the world a better place, one act of service at a time. Let's make service the vibe that never goes out of style. And when you spread kindness, we are creating a glorious life. Oh, and let me tell you, it will be glorious. And now, speaking of being glorious, we have our fabulous Be Glorious with Saylor's newsletter. This is where I drop all the extra goodness once a month, soulful insights, empowering tips, and a whole lot of love to help you stay inspired and aligned on your journey, especially to becoming more glorious, the most glorious version of yourself. And I'm going to share more details at the end, so stay tuned. Now, let's get down to business. We're all about to drop some how-tos on you because we're not here just to leave you hanging. We want you to have all the tools and tips and maybe even a little sass to make you sure that you are out there serving like the rock star you are. I'm all about serving up a little sass, and I'm hoping you'll take it with you into your upcoming week and, of course, into your future. So if you need a little extra help, a nudge, or let's be real, soul with kick in the you know what to get you going, we got you covered. So here you go. Get that pen and paper ready and start writing down. And what are we going to do? We're going to share another 8 ideas with you. And maybe you already have some. Maybe these are going to be new. One way or another, you can do all 8, or you could just choose one that definitely resonates with you. But you know what you're going to do? You're going to start taking action and making this happen. So here is your go-to list to keep you in the game and ready to serve with style. Number 1, start small. Start small. You don't have to go to a building of like an orphanage or donate $1 million, unless, of course, you're into that. But today, right now, you can start small. Offer a compliment. Hold the door for someone. Send a text to check in on a friend. Service doesn't have to be grand, but it's got to be genuine. So take the baby steps, but take them with purpose. Number 2, listen like you mean it. I'm talking about real listening, not the I'm just waiting for my turn to talk kind of listening. No. And you know what I'm talking about. And you're probably shaking your head. Oh, that's me. People just want to be heard, like really heard. Next time someone's talking to you, put the phone down, make eye contact, and listen with full attention. It's a small act of service that's going to make a huge difference. Number 3, pay it forward. Coffee line, pay for the person behind you in the grocery store. Help someone carry their bags. The idea is simple. When you do something kind for someone, you'll send the positive energy into the universe. And trust me, the universe always finds a way to send it back. Yes, pay it forward. Number 4, volunteer your time. If you've got an hour to spare, then give it away. Whether it's helping a local shelter, tutoring a kid, or assisting an elderly neighbor with groceries, your time is one of the most valuable things you can offer. Plus, you're bound to get more out of it than you ever expected. And hey, that is a win-win. Number 5, don't forget to share your smile. I know this may sound basic, but hear me out. A smile can be one of the most powerful things you can give away. That tiny little gesture can turn someone's entire day around. And don't just smile with your lips. Let it come from your soul. And when you smile genuinely, it's a service to your own spirit and to the people you're sharing it with. Number 6, ask, how can I help? Sometimes the best way to serve is to simply ask. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just ask someone in your life, how can I help? It could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, or a stranger. You'd be amazed at how much people appreciate someone genuinely offering their help. No strings attached. You don't always need to know the right thing to do. Show up and ask. Number 7, be consistent. Don't just serve when it's convenient or when you're feeling extra. Service is a lifestyle, not a once in a while thing. Be consistent. Show up. Be present. Make it part of who you are. Make it part of your identity. And when it's part of your identity, you start to identify the things around you that you could be of service. Even if it's a small act every day, those little moments add up and create a ripple effect that can't be ignored. And number 8, don't wait for perfection. Here's the deal. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There's no such thing as perfect service. Sometimes you've got to show up messy, unsure, and a little out of your comfort zone. Guess what? That's when the magic happens. The universe doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be real. All right. Now that you've got your how-to list, it's time to stop overthinking and start acting. Service is not about a grand gesture. It's about showing up with your full, authentic self and letting your heart do the work. You've got the tools, the know-how, and the sass to make it happen. Go out there and serve like the glorious human you are. Now that we've covered the benefits and the how-tos, let's stop talking theory and let's get real. Because nothing hits quite like a story that tugs at your heartstring that makes you go, okay, I'm in. I want to tell you a story about a woman who was just like you, busy, tired, questioning if there was more to this thing called life. But one small act of service flipped everything around for her. And trust me, it's going to light a fire in you too. So picture this. A woman, let's call her Sasha. She's busy, like crazy busy, running from one thing to the next, juggling work, life, laundry, which somehow never ends, and making sure her kids don't set the house on fire. It's chaos, you all. But here's the twist. Amidst the madness, Sasha has this quiet little voice in her head saying, what's it all for? Is this it? Is this really the life I've meant to live? She's tired, she's overwhelmed, and frankly, she's starting to feel like there's got to be more to it than this. And one day, while waiting in line at the coffee shop, just trying to grab a quick fix to make it through her day, Sasha sees a woman ahead of her. The woman looks like she's having one of those days, you know, the kind where everything is falling apart. She fumbles with her wallet, drops her change, and sighs like she's carrying the weight of the world. Sasha couldn't just let it slide and mind her own business, get her coffee and move on. No, that little voice pops up again. You're here for a reason, Sasha. Do something. So Sasha steps forward. She bends down, helps the woman pick up her change, and gives her a smile that says, I see you. I got you. The woman looks at her surprised, like she doesn't know what just hit her. Then out of nowhere, she says, thank you. I really needed that today. Here's where the magic happens. In that one little moment, Sasha feels this rush like a wave of warmth flooding her chest. It's a feeling she hasn't felt in a while. It's not just about the coffee anymore. It's about the connection, the service, the simple act of showing up for someone else. And that, my friends, is what flipped the switch. That moment changed everything. Sasha realized that service doesn't have to be a grand heroic, or it doesn't need to come with a cape or a paycheck. It's the small things, the genuine heart-centered, I see you moments that make you feel like you're part of something bigger. It's about serving, not for a reward, but because you know it's the right thing to do. And in that service, you find your own purpose. From that day on, Sasha made it her mission to show up. Maybe it's giving a little more of her time to a friend who needs to vent. Maybe it's helping someone on the street who looks lost, or offering a word of encouragement to someone who's having a rough day. Every single act of service, no matter how small, filled her heart in ways she never expected. And you know what? That moment at the coffee shop, it was the beginning. Because once she started serving, you realize there's no turning back. It's like a fire gets lit in your soul. And once you feel the spark, you can't ignore it. You start seeing the world with new eyes. You want to be part of the solution, part of the love, part of the change. I'm going to ask you, what's holding you back? You've got the same power in you right here, right now. You don't need a fancy degree or a grand plan. You just need to show up. Whether it's offering a hand, a smile, a kind word, start today. Your life of service is waiting for you. And trust me, it's going to light you up in ways you can't imagine. Yes. You know, you've heard Sasha's story, and you might be feeling that spark like, yes, I get it. I certainly hope you do. Service really can change everything. And you know what? That's exactly what Gandhi was talking about when he said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Because when we step out of our own busy, chaotic worlds and start showing up for others, that's when we truly begin to find ourselves. You know, I want to dig into this quote just a little bit more and see how service becomes not just something we do, but the key to unlocking who we're meant to be. So let's break it down. Because we're just not here for surface level quotes. No, we're here to live them. And the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others, from Gandhi. Yes, let's go deeper with this one. And I know what you might be thinking. Wait, what? Lose myself? That sounds counterintuitive. But trust me, this is the secret sauce to finding fulfillment, purpose, and that real inner peace that you've all been craving. Here's the thing. When you get so wrapped up in ourselves, our wants, our needs, our busy, busy lives, we can't see the bigger picture. We're just in our own little bubbles, circling around and around, asking ourselves, what's it all about? But when you flip the script and lose yourself in serving others, something magical happens. You stop focusing on your own problems, your own stress, your own, I don't know what I'm doing with my life moments. And suddenly, boom, your whole perspective shifts. You want to see the world through different eyes. You begin to realize that it's not all about you. In fact, it's never really been all about you. When you give of yourself fully to others, you start finding pieces of yourself that you didn't even know were missing. The kindness, the compassion, the joy you give out, it starts to fill you up in ways you didn't expect. You begin to understand that the more you give, the more you receive. Not in some transactional way, but in a soul deep, I've found myself kind of way. you'll start to notice that the more you serve, the less you worry about the little stuff. The more you show up for others, the less you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of just going through the motions. It's a shift. And when that shift happens, you realize that the key to finding yourself, your true, authentic, radiant self, is through giving, loving, and showing up for others. So I dare you. Oh, yes, I do. Step out of your own way for a second. Get out of your head. Lose yourself in service, whether it's offering a hand, sharing a moment of your time, or just being there when someone needs you to do it. Just do it. Don't do it for the thanks or the praise. Do it because in the act of service, you'll stumble upon a version of yourself that's more connected, more whole, and way more alive than you've ever felt before. And that, my dear, is the best way to truly find yourself. So before I let you go, I need you to remember this. Kindness is the secret sauce. It's that magic ingredient that doesn't just lift others up, but lifts you up too. And when you serve in love and intention, it ignites your purpose and fills you with the radiant energy that, trust me, you can't help but share. You're not just giving, you're receiving, growing, and becoming the best version of yourself in the process. Remember, the key to finding fulfillment, joy, and your true self is in showing up, giving, and pouring that kindness into the world. So go ahead, be your fantabulous self, serve with all your heart, and watch as everything around you lights up. Keep it real, keep it kind, and make it glorious. You know, and speaking about being glorious, the Be Glorious with Saylor's newsletter, this my beautiful souls, if you're ready to keep the energy rolling and take transformation game to the next level, you've got to get in on my Be Glorious newsletter. It's where I drop all the extra goodness, soulful insights, empowering tips, and a whole lot of love to help you stay inspired, aligned on your journey to becoming the most glorious version of yourself. And here's the deal. Life is too short to play small, and I'm here to help you live boldly. So if you're ready to embrace change, level up, and keep the soul vibes flowing, then what are you waiting for? Sign up for my newsletter and let's keep building that glorious life you deserve. And trust me, you don't want to miss out. I've got some serious magic waiting for you. And let's make sure it lands in your inbox, not in your spam folder. So you want to go over to saylorsjourney.com and sign up. For the newsletter, when you sign up to get one of our freebies, and I'm going to share a couple freebies with you in a minute. You know, I invite you to take the magic of what we discussed today as part of your journey today and through the week, and maybe even moving forward. Because remember the quote that we want you all to live by: the greatest journey is the one that leads you home to yourself. This was from Unknown, and it is a powerful quote. And this is a gentle reminder that your path isn't about searching for something out there. It is about discovering and celebrating the truth of who you are. And as you dance through life's up and downs, and I certainly hope you dance, and I certainly hope that you will always find comfort in knowing that your spirit is a treasure trove of wisdom. Continue this beautiful journey inward with your open hearts, inspired spirits, and having a strong sense of self. And repeat after me. I am on a journey to my true self, and my spirit shines brightly. And before we wrap, I want to go ahead and share with you a couple of our treats for you. And the first one that I have been wanting you to have is if you are searching for fun and an easy way to sprinkle more peace, clarity in your life, look no farther. My ebook, The Path to Calm and Clarity, The Gifts of Intentional Breathing, is here to help you reconnect with your inner self, melt away the stress, and discover the inner calm we all crave. It's bursting with practical breathing techniques that can truly help make a difference. They will also help keep you grounded, even when life throws you curveballs. And guess what? Like I mentioned before, it's free. And all you have to do is send me a message, calm and clarity, please, or you can zip over to my website because you deserve this gift. So don't wait. Reach out today and kickstart your journey to calm and clarity. And our second treat, if you're ready to get serious about your emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness, then don't miss out on my 20-day challenge. It's designed to help you kick those negative thoughts, gain some serious clarity, and step into the best version of yourself. Yes, all in 20 days. And trust me, the challenge is a game changer. All we ask you to do is start and finish it. So you can get both of these if you head over to saylorsjourney.com. Please sign up today. These are going to be two of the gifts that can definitely help keep you on track to living your glorious life. And I've mentioned that life will be glorious, and we are here to help you make that happen. You just have to take action. You already took action today by showing up, and we want you to come back every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, well, yeah, we know it will. No worries, because you can catch all of our sessions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Ooh, and our website, saylorsjourney.com. And what you also want to do, because you probably haven't done it, because you're too shy, subscribe, heart us, join our communities. Because you know why? All those things that you should be doing, you haven't done yet. And we don't want you to miss out on a single thing. So now's the time. Hit the button, stay connected, and be the first to know when our latest fantabulous sessions drop. And we're here to support your spiritual journey, and we don't want you to miss a single thing. And now it's time for us to wrap this up, folks. A huge thanks for being here and sharing your energy with us today. Remember, you're absolutely fantabulous. We believe in you, so now it's time to believe in yourself too. Take this wonderful vibe into your week and let it shine brightly in everything that you do. Be your fantabulous self and let life's challenges be fueled for your next level of greatness. And remember to be of service this week, for the month, and moving forward through your life. And until next time, keep strutting your sassy self and embracing your inner fantabulous. Now go on and to be your fabulous force of service and connection, because this is what you were born to be. The world needs exactly what you have to offer. Serve boldly, love fiercely, and let that gorgeous soul of yours do what it does best. Make the world a brighter, kinder place. We'll see you next Saturday.